Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you shopping. I'm here at Hobby Lobby and then I'll jump to a thrift store and an antique store. I'm looking for some small thingamabobber decor to just have as fluffers in the corner bookshelf in my living room. I took out a lot of decor that I thought maybe would work and it just wasn't coming together, so I thought maybe if I add a couple pieces that are more interesting. And so I just wanted to see what Hobby Lobby had. Now I'm at the antique store and it was slim pickings. They hardly had anything, and what they had, in my opinion, was overpriced. I did like this chair. It was $20. I was trying to figure out where I would put it, but I have such a small house that it's very hard to tuck just random chairs in, so I obviously did not bring that home with me because of space. Saw this brass little thingamabobber. It was $5 and it just wasn't screaming out to me. You know, that feeling where you look at something, you're like, this has to come home with me. I didn't have that feeling, so I made my way to the lamps because my baby girl ended up breaking my lamp that was in the living room that I DIY'd. If you have not watched that video or you're new here and don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link it down in the description so you can watch that. But that's the lamp that my daughter broke, and I almost cried because it was such an affordable find. And I went to Goodwill and I have not been able to find another replacement. And I went to that thrift store and could not find one that was the same shape for me to re-DIY. So here obviously I'm now at an antique store and I was trying to look for Crocs, but I almost don't know why I do that to myself. I'm hopeful I'm going to find a Croc for like $5-10, which obviously is never going to happen unless, I don't know, some weird crazy clearance booth sale or something. But I did find one for like $48. But it didn't have like the pound number on it, stamped on it. So I feel like if I'm going to waste that much money or spend that much money, it should have, you know, the gallon stamp in the front like this one right here. But this one was pretty pricey. Left, I had my baby girl with me and she was getting fussy and I wasn't finding anything anyways. And so when I turned, I came to this random booth with a bunch of random things, and I found 2 pieces of copper that I thought were interesting that would go well in the bookshelf. I will be sharing with you what I got up close and somewhat of how I styled it. But before I get to that, I want to share with you guys today's sponsor is REDMOND. REDMOND offers many kitchen appliances with aesthetics in mind, and I appreciate that so much because living in a small house, I have to use my countertops to have any little appliances or to store canisters, and this will be perfect to have on top of my counter without taking so much space, but also looking beautiful, aesthetically pleasing, and functional. I love this retro look of this personal on the go blender. It just matches my whole aesthetics in the kitchen and just my style in general. I really love all that is included with this blender. I like that it comes with 2 of these plastic PBA free cups and caps with them to be ready to use on the go, and I just love that. And it also comes with extra accessories that I showed here. And I just want to share with you guys quickly what I put together for my breakfast or snack protein shake. That is my go-to. If I have a sweet tooth, this is what I will drink, or if I don't have time to make breakfast, this is what I'll make as well. I don't have exact measurements. I eyeball everything. So I just add a little splash of almond milk, unsweet, and then I add my protein powder scoop, and I will insert a picture here for the exact protein powder. It's a kind of like a coffee flavor with caffeine in it. So sometimes if I don't have breakfast and I have this to go, it's almost like getting my coffee and breakfast at the same time. So I love that, and it tastes amazing. And I will add some dark chocolate powder just for color, really. And then it just adds a splash of dark chocolate flavor. I will add some granola, just a handful, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which I love, and it makes it taste really good, and some agave for some natural sweetener. And then a little bit of ice, and I blend it all up, making sure that the triangle aligns with the triangle on the blender and locking it in place. This blender has 2 speeds, 1 and 2, and then P for pulsing. And I just started off slow and then set it to the 2 speed and then pulse, just to make sure that all the ice is well blended. And once I start seeing it splash like that, I can tell that everything is pretty much liquidy and well blended. Y'all, this is the cutest blender I've ever owned. I am not ashamed of this kitchen appliance. I actually want to have it on my counter. It's so slim. It doesn't take up a bunch of space here on the counter, and it looks beautiful, and it's so functional. I love that I can make my smoothies in the morning or a snack and just take it on the go. I cap it, and I love that the bottle is made to fit cup holders, because I've had other blender bottles and they do not fit in the cup holders. So that is something that I love about this blender. So thank you again to REDMOND for sponsoring this portion of this video. Now back to some shopping. Here I am at another thrift store that I haven't been here in a couple of weeks. So it looks like this is a brand new booth, and I was having fun just staring at everything. It takes me a while to study each item. I don't want to miss a thing in case there's a good item for a good price, and I don't want to pass it up. So I saw that this particular booth had a bunch of floral stems for $2.50 a stem, and I thought that was affordable. I wasn't too sold on the look, so I didn't bring any home, but I did bring one item which I will share with you at the end of the video. I was really trying to stay focused and only purchase things for the bookshelf in the living room, but this item that I got will be in the living room, just not in the bookshelf. So here's a sneak peek of some of the things I've been playing around with the corner bookshelf, so I didn't want to give too much away, but I did get this little, I don't know what it is, like a little bowl, but it had like a little pilgrim on it. I guess that's what it looked like to me, and I love the copper tones over in this bookshelf. Here's the second copper piece that I got. Now this one does say made in Turkey, and I just love the gold brass color for the handle, and then just the color of the copper itself. And I really am not too sure if I'm going to keep this, but I put just candlesticks in there for now. This may change. Like I said, I've been playing around with things here on this bookshelf. And then from Hobby Lobby, I got this little hummingbird picture, and I thought it was really cute. I don't know if he'll stay, but I just wanted to have some options, and this is what I liked from Hobby Lobby. And here's the basket that I got at the other thrift store for $4.99, and I think it looks so cute. I just added a bunch of those DIY faux dried hydrangea or geraniums that I had made, and stuck them into this basket, and I think it gives it a lot of warmth. So my next video will be a fall decorate with me in the living room, so stay tuned for that video. So I would love for you to subscribe so that you don't miss out, and you can do so by clicking the red subscribe button down below. And thank you so much for watching and for shopping with me. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.